What's up, guys? It is none other than your boy JGiddins, the father, or JGiddins. What's up, guys? It's none other than your boy JGiddins, the father, on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you may be saying this. As usual, I want to start off by reminding you guys to be positive, be optimistic, and keep positive people in your circle. Um, I start off every morning, as usual, with some meditation and some stretching. So I wanted to make sure that I had you guys here with me while I was doing that. Um, for my people on Instagram, you'll be just seeing me meditate and hearing me speak. What's up, Gary? Good morning, brother. I would recommend that if you have the time to do so, if you're fortunate enough, man, just meditate. Take some time to sit to yourself and think. For my people on YouTube who may be watching this, I'm about to put up the chakra chart next to me here so that I can sort of talk to you guys about that. So I'll be talking to you on Instagram about it as well, but you just won't be able to see the chakra chart. Um, but again, the chakra chart, which I would highly recommend that you guys look up, the chakra system is a what's up? What's up, Dante? Oh, Lot. What's up, Lot? Um, but the chakra system, which I'm going to be adding in about 2 seconds, if you bear with me for a moment here, is what I would recommend that you guys reference every morning. First of all, I would recommend that you check your horoscope. Make sure first thing you do in the morning when you wake up is check your horoscope and see what it says about you, because this is a real thing. It's no joke. It's no games. You can see what what life has for you and what it has to offer. It might be the day you want to go out and do something that you wouldn't have done otherwise. For my people on YouTube, you're seeing the chakra system. Or you at work, bro? Okay, that's no problem, Gary. Just whenever you get a second, man, just take some time out for yourself, because work is a rat race that's designed to keep us from focusing on ourselves. And I'm pretty sure you already know that. A lot of us know that. We just sell our souls every day. We wake up, we know we're doing something we don't want to do. We know it's not right, but we do it anyway. We sell out for the money. And it's not our fault. It's conditioning. It's unfortunate, but it's something that once you become aware of, you can work toward removing from your life. You can understand that the universe will help you. The universe does not like what's happening to Mother Earth right now. It does not like people participating in the stuff that's happening. So if you are willing to give yourself up, if you are willing to offer to the universe yourself and your love and appreciation for Earth, it will pay you back. That's something I can tell you. It will pay you back. What you have to do is just meditate, look within yourself, and ask the universe. Just literally ask it. Okay. And what I was going to say to people is, Gary, I'm going to show you this real quick in case you hadn't seen it. This is the frequency chart. You see each one of these frequencies respond. Let me see if you can see. Yeah. But each one of those frequencies, those colors that you see, they respond to a certain frequency in us. We all have chakra points in our bodies, right? So you want to try to focus on keeping your frequency at a certain level. Anytime that you get angry, anytime that you get angry, you are in your root chakra, which is going to be 396,000 hertz or less, right? Or 396, just to keep it simple. Anytime that you're angry. Now, the key to the chakra system and understanding is that you can control this with your breathing. We don't learn breathing here in America and in a lot of places, but especially not in America. And the reason being is that controls majority of your health system. We don't understand our bodies because we think about school, work, concerts, TV, the rec center down the street, cars, the auto shop. We got all of this stuff that was manufactured and created to keep you from understanding that you are God, and you have the ability. Oh, my Instagram just died. Sorry guys, I'll be back on. But for my people on YouTube, you have the ability to control these things. You know what I mean? All you have to do is just breathe. Now, okay, so Instagram, I had to come back to y'all. Okay. But for my people on YouTube who may be still watching, and I'll have this video and I'll upload it to Instagram so they can still have it. Again, I would recommend that you have this chakra sheet up and try to, when you breathe, first of all, you want to understand that you want to breathe in your nose. And there's many reasons why you want to do this. Your nose has filters in it that filters out the air that comes into your body. So when you breathe into your nose, it's more controlled. In fact, one breathing technique that I learned in my, searches, if you will, is to cover one of your nose. You want to keep in mind that the right part of your brain responds to the left part of your body. The left part of your brain responds to the right part of your body. So if you breathe in, you can actually feel. You can feel the oxygen in your brain. You always want to breathe out of your mouth and in your nose. The reason I recommend stretching, and the reason everybody really recommends stretching, is obviously blood circulation. Blood circulation is highly important because your blood circulates I don't want to say chemicals, obviously, but the particles in our body that heal us, right? Um, so having high blood pressure, low blood pressure, any kind of imbalance in blood pressure is going to cause sickness and disease. Any kind of imbalance in life is going to cause sickness and disease. Sickness and disease could be that person around you who keeps on getting you to do bad things. Sickness and disease could be that place that you keep going to that puts you in your lower self that does, but you do it anyway. Those things that happen to you that cause you to drop your frequency that you just allowed to keep happening. These are sicknesses and diseases, which if you don't have good health, you won't be equipped to fight against. So that's why there's a lot of people who are in positions that they don't want to be in. They're living lives they don't necessarily want to live. They want to be better people, but they just can't because they can't figure it out. Again, a lot of times it's just about eating right. It's really so simple, and they make it complex. That's why they make all of these words 15 letters or more, because they don't want you to be able to understand stuff. The stuff that's being put in our body, regardless of what you're doing, you want to consider what that is. When you're going to go brush your teeth, look on the back of that toothpaste bottle. What does it say on there? Cyclohydrochlorophene, glidocudamate, hydrochlorophene. Why are you putting this stuff in your body? But if somebody were to tell you that you should be using coconut oil to brush your teeth and that's all you need, you would laugh and say, why would you put coconut oil in your mouth? Right? And see, this is the kind of thing that we have to consider. Think about the things that you're putting on your body. Our body is a living, breathing organism. Our skin is a living, breathing organism. Melanin is made up of dark matter, which space is. And you're putting all kind of, tetrahydrochlorophene and all that kind of stuff. Go get your body wash. Go get whatever they're giving you and telling you to put on your body, and look at the back of it and see what it says on it. Google those things, those chemicals. Do you think that we were created for those chemicals to be put on us? We are a 76 trillion year old species. You think that these chemicals were around 2 trillion years ago, or 3, or even a million? We have to be conscious and we have to be aware. There's no excuse if you know better. You got to do better. And you got to motivate yourself to want to do better. And I feel that once you start doing certain things like eating healthier, starting to meditate, starting to look within yourself and realize that you are just occupying this vessel. It's like a video game while you're here. This is not even us. This is just a place that we are until we go back. Once you realize that, you understand why things like being lustful, being, just wanting everything that you see is not ideal. It's just not. I used to feel like you should be able to have whatever you want to have. Nobody should be able to limit you on what you have, or if you wanted to sleep with women, you should be able to sleep with however many you want to. If you wanted to go do this, you should do whatever you want. If you want to eat meat, it tastes good, who cares? I want to eat it. Whatever it is, that's overconsumption. That's the opposite of what life is. Life is balance. That's what life is, because too much of anything takes from something else and everything can't coexist. Life is balance. Anyone who doesn't understand that is not contributing to life. And this is something that we have to understand, and we have to separate ourselves from those people. Religions kind of have it right when they say there's a second coming, if you will, but there is going to be something that people are going to be held accountable for destroying this earth. You don't want to be on the wrong side of that. And at the end of the day, Your heart is what matters. Not what you're thinking or what you're saying. Your heart actually controls your mind. If you look it up scientifically, your heart has neurons in it, similar to your brain because it thinks. Your heart actually thinks. And when you feel something, your heart thinks and sends that to your mind. So until you get something in your heart, your mind will never conceive it. It doesn't matter what you think. Your heart will never conceive it and send that up to your brain. So, you know, you have to love. You have to look within you and feel love and pain for what's going on and actually internalize that. And then when somebody presents you with meat and they say, hey, yo, this steak is so good, you looking at a dead cow. You understand? They're handing you a steak that's all peppered up and flavored and seasoned, which is basically just dead meat. It's just dead DNA, dead flesh sitting on a plate, but they made it look good and fried it all up. And to you, that's a dead animal that was slaughtered. That should hurt. But we become so disassociated. They turned us into them. This is not who we are. This is not who we were. We were never this kind of people. And this is what we need to get in tune with. This is what we need to get in tune with. Every morning, what I would suggest that people do immediately is drink water. And drink alkaline water. If you can't buy alkaline water, which is already in the process of being tainted because they realize people are waking up, what I would recommend that you do is buy regular water, buy distilled water. And in that distilled water, put lemons in it. Lemons creates an alkaline effect. I would recommend that you use music to influence your frequency. Okay? Use music to influence your frequency. When we say use music to influence your frequency, what we mean is, essentially what we mean is that music, which is sound, which is vibration, which is what everything around us is, just sound and vibration. Music will change your frequency. Music that makes you happy changes your frequency. Music that makes you angry changes your frequency. Anything that makes you angry changes your frequency. And what really can control it is your ability to breathe. And this is where we get back to, as I was saying, breathing. You want to make sure you're taking deep breaths in and out. Because my lucky number is 6, Libra. That's always been my lucky number. I always try to do 6 seconds, right? 6 seconds each way. I'm going to try to see if I can get my Instagram back up because it died on me in the middle of me doing live there, okay? So my apologies to anybody who may have been watching on Instagram who did not get to experience at least the last maybe 5 minutes or so of what I have been spewing out, right? But I believe that the universe will make sure that whoever needs to hear whatever they need to hear will hear it. Therefore, I can only do what I can do, right? All right, so I want to give a shout out to Ralph Smart. Ralph Smart, who always is breathing in that good ass prana, Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. But again, I want to give a big shout out to Ralph Smart, who has single-handedly participated in my spiritual awakening. He himself has convinced me to want to get to know myself, you know. And I'm gonna wait till I get on live on Instagram here so I can go a little bit deeper into this because I want people to be able to hear me. Okay. So, what's up, Instagram? It's your boy JGiddins the Father back again. My apologies, our live got cut off before, but I was in the middle of doing my morning meditation and stretching, which I would highly recommend that everyone do for many reasons. Okay. Now, I was letting you guys know that stretching is important for many reasons: blood flow, blood circulation, health. Not being sick, free of disease, all that kind of stuff, right? But it's also good because it helps you get in tune with yourself, right? Which is why stretching is important. Meditating it helps you get in tune with yourself as well. Now, I was speaking about frequencies, which I'll show you guys real quick. The frequency chart again. Can you see that? Okay. Now, this frequency chart is a listing of, like what we call a chakra system, right? So I would recommend that you guys study the chakra system. Each one of these colors directly coordinates with a specific chakra in your body, okay? And a chakra essentially is a power, an input-output energy point, right? For where your body takes in and lets out energy. Okay, it's highly important that you make sure to balance these things. So, like my confections, hey, good morning. I appreciate you stopping by. We're just doing some meditating and stretching. I just want to let you know if you get a moment, make sure to do that whenever you can throughout your day. Okay. Again, the purpose of us doing this is to make sure that we can get our day started right. Make sure to go over your horoscope, see what it says about what your sign is. My sign is a Libra. You also want to try to figure out what your life path is. If you don't know how to figure out what your life path is, just Google it or YouTube it so that you can find out. But essentially, you just add up the days of your month, your day, and your year of your birthday, and that will help you help guide you on your journey here in life, right? As I was saying, I wanted to give a big shout out to Ralph Smart again, who is always breathing in that good ass prana. I watch him regularly, and he motivates me to continue my spiritual journey. He motivates me to look within myself and understand my own value. He motivates me to understand that money is not of any value. It's literally a piece of paper. The value that money has and its role is up to you and what role you decide to give it. If you decide to allow money to overwhelm your life, if you decide to allow money to be more important than other things, then money will be more important than other things to you. We have to understand that we control our lives. You can take control of your life. I would highly recommend that no one allow money to run their life. Run money. Don't let it run you. Okay? And I'm not a person with money. Just want to say that off top. Okay? I'm not a person with a bunch of money, or a person who's like, you know, wealthy, if you will. But I'm a person who is spiritually wealthy. I'm a person who does not question my own value, who does not question my ideals, who does not question my morality. These are things that are not up for debate. It is not up for question whether or not I have good intent, whether or not the universe knows that I am emitting positive frequencies into the universe, and I'm taking every moment of my life to ensure that others do the same. This is not something that's up for debate. So I think that if we all can just focus on making sure that we're doing the right thing and what we should be doing in our lifetime, the rest will fall into place. Okay. I'm not going to hold you guys too long again. I just wanted to make sure that I tapped in with you in the morning and express the importance of stretching, express the importance of meditating, express the importance of breathing in that good ass prana. Also want to recommend that you guys follow Ralph Smart. I'm going to put him in the description as I usually do because he has tons of positivity to give and tons of gifts to offer from the universe. All you have to do is be willing and ready to receive it. You know, it's funny how so many people talk about how they don't like the way things are. They wish things were better. They wish their life was better. But if you tell them, come with me, I'm going to make things better, they turn away. They turn away. If they see a video where someone's explaining how to make things better, they turn it off. But yet they say they want better, right? So you have to understand, if you want better, then you'll receive better. But you have to do the work, right? So you can't just sit there and say I want things to be better, but not actually pursue things that are better. All right. I hope that hit somebody. I love you guys. Please remember to be positive, optimistic, keep positive people in your circle, baby. JGiddins out.